Hello everybody, my name is Dee and welcome to Books and Quirks. Today I'm going to be doing my October TBR. So I don't have a whole lot of books that I plan on reading in October, but I did pick out some ones that are very Halloweeny. I love to do this in the month of October, and if you hear bells in the background, my cats are playing and rolling around. But you may not be able to hear that, I'm not sure. But yes, so I am very excited to be sharing with you what I'm going to be reading. Some are witchy, some are scary, and some are just weird. And then some are not really Halloweeny at all. But let me get started with what I will be reading this October. I'm going to start with a buddy read that I'll be doing with Cheryl from CR Flames Fan, Candace from Beacon Hill Books, and Melanie from Mel's Bookland Adventure. Three ladies who I absolutely love, and I've been doing a lot of buddy reads with Candace and Cheryl recently, so it's just exciting that we're doing another one. And we're reading The Shadow of What Was Lost. It's quite a chunker. We're starting this, we don't have a start date yet. We're starting it probably maybe the first or second week of October. Whenever they want to start it, I'm game. And yes, I'm very excited to read it. It's a fantasy, and it has, and the blurbs say that if you love the Wheel of Time series, or if you love Brandon Sanderson, this is the book for you, and I absolutely adore Brandon Sanderson. I haven't read the Wheel of Time series yet, but I adore Brandon Sanderson, and this seems right up my alley. It seems to be kind of like The Way of Kings or something like that. But yes, I absolutely adore this, and it's just should be a fun fantasy, and it will be about 2 weeks maybe to read. It seems like I put the tabs here, which you can see, and it's just a big floppy book, and I'm really, oh, I hit my head. And I'm just really excited to start it with them. Okay, now let's get into some of the creepy books. The first one I think is, I don't know if it's creepy, but it is by Stephen King, and it's one I've been wanting to get into for a while. Now, I don't know if I'll finish this book in the month of October because it's huge, but I wanted to read 11/22/63 by Stephen King. This is about, it starts off in the present as far as I could tell, about a man who, he is a high school teacher in a Maine town, and through some events, he is able to go into the past, and he is charged with stopping the JFK murder. So look at this book. It is like 900 pages. It is like, 800 pages, so maybe they're a little bit thicker than I imagined. But yes, I saw Amber and Crystal, Amber of Amber Eats Books and Crystal of Crystal the Bookworm, reading this last year, and it's been on my TBR ever since, and this seems like the perfect month to give it a go. I may not finish it. Like I said, I have two humongous books in this TBR, so I'm not gonna force myself to finish it in the month if I can't, because I do want to get to some of these other things. So the next one that I have is A Vasa in the Night. This came in my uppercase last year, and it's been sitting on my shelf ever since, and it seems like it has Russian folklore in it. It's based on the Russian folktale of Vasilisa the Beautiful, and it's just supposed to be really imaginative and really dark as well. So I want to give this one a go and see what it's all about. The next book that I have is a nonfiction book, and I've been looking forward to it for a year, and that is The Witches by Stacy Schiff. So this is about the witches that were hung in Salem. I've read a few things over the years. I've always been fascinated with that time and, what caused that whole thing. But yes, so this is a book that just came out last year, and I bought it after Halloween, and I've been kind of saving it because I knew I wanted to read it in October. So yeah, it's been sitting on my shelf for a year. And yeah, so this is, it was a bestseller. It is nonfiction. It says Suspicion, Betrayal, and Hysteria in 1692 Salem. And this is by Stacy Schiff, who is the Pulitzer Prize winning author of Cleopatra, which I have not read. But yes, I'm very excited to get into this, and it is a little bit of a chunker as well, but hopefully it'll be an easy read. You know, with nonfiction, it's hard to tell sometimes, but this got such good reviews, which is why I wound up buying it last year, because it was on sale when I bought it, which was like, I gotta pick it up. Because people just have been raving about this book, or raved about it last year when it came out. The next book that I hopefully want to get to in the month of October is In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. And Ruth Ware is the author of The Woman in Cabin 10, I think it is. She writes thrillers, she writes horror. This is supposed to be really scary. I don't know much about it, but Reese Witherspoon blurbed it on the front. Prepare to be scared, really scared. And I really only like scary books in the month of October, to tell you the truth, but I do like it in this month. So yeah, I don't really know, because there's not really a blurb on the back that tells you what it's about, but this has gotten great reviews. It was a New York Times bestseller, and I was able to get it at a thrift store for really cheap. So yes, I hope to get to that one. The next book is Emma in the Night by Wendy Walker. And this book is about, well, it starts off about a 17-year-old girl who goes missing, who disappears. And 3 years later, she returns with just the clothes on her back, and I believe no memory of what happened. And I think it's about the people, her family, and the psychologist in the town trying to figure out what happened to her. It's supposed to be kind of a thriller type book, so hopefully it will be good, and it's not that long, so I think I could fly through this in a day or two. So yes, I'm excited to give this one a go as well. There's only one more book that I hope to read in October. It's just a book, it's not really Halloween-y, but it's a book that I've been looking forward to for a while, and that is another YA book. It's Warcross by Marie Lu. So this is supposed to be kind of a YA Ready Player One type book. And I do enjoy Marie Lu's writing. I enjoyed her Legend trilogy a few years ago, so I wanted to give this one a go. And I do love anything about virtual reality. I think that whole thing is interesting and crazy, and just living in a virtual reality world. So I'm really excited to give this one a go as well, and hopefully I get to that. So there are only 7 books that I showed you, but 2 of them are humongous, and even The Witches is pretty big. So I'm just going to stick with those 7 for now, and if I get to others, fabulous. Oh, I will also be rereading Salem's Lot as part of Spooktober, hosted by Stacy over at Stacy's Story, and a bunch of other people that I will link below. I can't remember them all. That will be a reread. I read it when I was a teenager, and I will be rereading it this coming month. And yeah, I'm really excited. And so that's all I have for you for this October TBR. I hope you enjoyed. I cannot wait to see what you all are reading for October. I've seen a couple TBRs already, and it's all just really exciting. I love the fall, and I love October. I think it's my favorite month of the year. So I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.